Hello friends, and welcome to today's bonus cash stuffing video of my side Twibble money. And so for those of you that are new to my channel, some ways that I earn additional money include sales from my Etsy store. I complete surveys online, both at Octopus Surveys here in Australia, and then also Prolific, which is for academic research that's available worldwide. And there are links for those down below in my description box. And then last is just from additional sales of items that were made, but outside of Etsy. So people who have just direct messaged me about wanting to have something made for them. So I have money for that. So some of it is in my binder. And so when I do my cash stuffing, I put all of my money from my side Twibbles, well, less what I take out for taxes and all of that, goes in the back, and it goes in my Jeep envelope, because all of my side Twibble money I am putting aside for my modifications for my vehicle. And I've got quite a list of modifications that I have there. So I already had 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330. So 350 was already in there. And then I have another 245 to add. So 51, 52, 20, 40, and 5. And I'm not going to bother with my cash tray, just because I can just set it here to the side and work with it. I don't have a lot of envelopes in here, but I do need a lot of money in here. If you've ever done any modifications to a vehicle, you probably know that they are not particularly inexpensive, especially here in Australia, where everything costs a bit more. So I have my Jeep modification binder. I do have a dashboard for it, but I completely forgot that this one is a personal size and not a true A6. So I either have to re-hole punch it or remake it, one of the two. I just haven't gotten around to it. And then I have put in what some of the targets are for this. So I'm looking at saving up just under $5,000 for the lift, just over $3,500 for the overland rack. Probably going to be spending about $1,250 on the setup for the puppers. Tires are going to run about $2,500, and the winch, which I already know, is going to be about between $900 and $1,000, just because of we've got a discount for that we are getting. So this is what we are working towards, and we will go ahead and get to stuffing. So I'm going to start off with the winch, and we'll start off with putting 100 in. Maybe that's what I'll do, is put 100 into each one. I don't know. Some of them, all the work is going to have to be done at the same time. Others, like the winch, we can do kind of at any time, because my husband will just install that for me, because that one's easy enough to do. The wiring's pretty simple and such. We'll give $100 to the lift. So that's going to be $150 that goes in here. So I don't use any of my personal money for the most part going into this. This is all from Etsy sales, surveys, and then if I ever get a YouTube check, YouTube money will go in here as well. I just haven't had a point to where I've had a payout, and that's mainly because I took 3 months off, and when you don't film anything or put anything up for 3 months, you don't get views, you don't get subscribers, and you don't get any AdSense revenue. Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs, we'll give the $45. Bits and bobs. These are just for like different small things inside. So if I want, like new, rope handles, or if I decide to go with a different, different setup for the top, anything like that. Put in $50 for, no, put in $100 for the puppers. And then the tires. We'll give the tires 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We'll give the last 150 to the tires. I'm working on making trackers for these. I just haven't gotten around to it. So that gives us $200 in there as well. Bull bar, I haven't decided if I really want to put a front bull bar on it because it does have a steel bumper to start with, and we've already made some changes and cut into what is there, so that probably won't. Insurance, I'm just taking care of that as it goes. I'm not going to pay for a year in advance, and the tow bar, we already got that one put on. So, like I said, short and to the point. I'm working, like I said, I'm working on getting some trackers made that I'm going to put in here. And that does bring me to showing something that I have put up now in my shop. And that is, I made up some, I did make up some new savings trackers. Now, I do not sell these as physical products. I just made these just to show. But these are basically for all of your different utility bills. So there's one for gas or propane, if you have a water bill, electricity bill, or a rates bill. And they're available individually, and then I'll also be doing up as a bundle. But I wasn't sure if I liked the tracker going down or if I liked it going across. So I have both portrait and I guess landscape mode for that. With all of them. So if that's something that you've been looking for or might be interested in, you can find those as a digital download on my shop. As I said, I do not, sometimes by request, I will make them and laminate them, but for the most part, I do not. However, these two particular sets, I am, because I'm not going to use them. Mine are all direct debited, so I'm going to give them away. And all you have to do is go to my my Instagram page for my Etsy shop, which is Budgets by the Beach, and there will be a picture up of these. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to follow any of that, none of that rigmarole, but I do need it kind of through Instagram because that way I can directly contact the person. And then just say which one, you know, just say which one you want. Just put in, you know, portrait or landscape, and in a week I will choose 2 winners and I will send those out to them. So that is it. Sorry for the shaky hands. I've just got really bad neuropathy that is going on right now. If you know why, you know why. I just don't talk about it on my channel anymore. So go ahead and go check that out if you want to win a set of those. Oh, that is going to have to most likely be Australia only as well, just because the shipping to the US for even for something this small still cost just under $20, and it still takes forever to get there for that. So yeah, Australia only. Sorry, people outside of Australia. If you want to see me continue to put money into this envelope, the best way that you can support me is by purchasing something on my Etsy shop, subscribing to the channel, watching my videos, and watching the ads. Otherwise, that's all that I have for this one. I will have my regular cash stuffing video coming up tomorrow. As always, do remember, choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset, and I will see you in the next video.